Yeah, all right, here we go. Ooh. All right, let's check here real quick here. Make sure that we're on the YouTube side. Uh, Currently we're live. Yep, we're good. There. Okay, I know notifications just went out. And that. All right, here we go. All right, Sunday chat. Anything about YouTube and in life in general. Basically, this is all about for the ones who are catching the replay. We'll just put that out there right now. Boy, was there fireworks yesterday on YouTube. I was going to go live last night, and I was just a little too tired to come on live last night to talk about it. My reaction, which is which I'm not surprised. The allegations, the hate that's on here on YouTube, and I kind of checked out a new channel, and boy, I just turned it off right away when he got to starting right off the bat with threats. Man, that's another channel that needs to go. I'm not going to talk about the channel right now. It's just going to be his own demise, hopefully. But yeah, it's just a lot of hate on YouTube. I mean, it's just allegations, hate, and all that stuff. But the one channel, like I said, stuck in my mind that really made the threats, and that really made threats to a lot of people that doesn't agree with him, basically. So, and he thinks he's the biggest thing on YouTube. Well, newsflash. Nobody's not the biggest thing on YouTube. Even PewDiePie himself even admitted he's not the biggest thing on YouTube because he's always growing, he's always evolving, basically. He just challenges himself, basically. And people accusing each other on channel building. Okay, that's where a lot of hate is coming from. Other people accusing other people of building their channels. Now, I know there's a few YouTubers that's saying, stop channel building off of my back, or stop channel building off of somebody else's back. I'm going to tell you right now, this is how we grow the community, people. This is how we grow the community of YouTube. You know, we help each other out to grow their channels and to evolve their channels. All you're doing, the ones that basically make these bonehead comments usually are the ones that are more isolated. Then their channels will go. It's a slow grow. I don't mind a slow growing channel myself. I mean, it's always be a challenge to get out there and grow your channel and that because you want to develop your channel. Basically, some people just don't like rant channels, basically, and that's what it is. This is almost like a rant. This is my rant channel. This is my opinion channel. I don't have to show receipts because it's mainly my opinion. Opinions don't show receipts, basically. But if you think you got facts and facts is facts, then they said show your receipts and that. But I'm going to state another honest opinion. That happened yesterday on another live stream, a questionable live stream. People don't like Dave the Fisherman, but he did point out something towards the end of that live stream where basically where Elvis Travels and Rosie O'Kelly had their differences and broke apart. And Dave is right on this point right now. Elvis Travels always throw his donors under the bus. He's been doing it for years. He threw one of his biggest donors and supporters of his channel under the bus by striking that channel because of a live stream that happened in Milwaukee, and because he thinks he copyrighted his image. Cuckoo in the head again, basically. It just comes down to it's basically you're just throwing your biggest donor under the bus. You agreed to do a live stream. You agreed to all this. Now you're denying it. And when you deny that you struck on a channel, they say it was Rosie that brought the channel down. But yet, in that same breath of his, and he was stupid enough to say this, that he sacrificed his bread and butter channel to prove a point. Basically, that's it. That's kind of stupid. Basically, you know, and you got to take, 129 or 28, 29 videos that he has struck. What are the odds? And he didn't read the rules about striking a channel, because if there's no evidence of anything he's pointing out, they'll just tell him go get a judge, a court order judge, get attorneys involved, and you issue out a copyright. That is the rules when you file a copyright strike. Basically, if you got something that is copyrighted and it's 100% yours, and you want the channel, and let's say they want an appeal, and you still want to take it down, you have to get attorneys involved. Prove it in court. In other words, he wouldn't do that. Basically, that's his downfall. Basically, and when he made multiple channels doing the same strikes, well, guess what? That's not smart either, because he was hell bent and saying nasty stuff and just throwing Rosie under the bus like he did. This is why he is the most hated man on YouTube. Glad he's gone right now. What he does on Facebook is his issue, because I'm not watching him on Facebook. Basically, it's going to be the same old. What he did on YouTube is going to be the same old. Right now, he even admitted that his job pays better than YouTube ever did. Basically, he just will not be on YouTube because Rosie's on YouTube. Basically, that's how he summed it up. But that's his problem. He just threw everybody under the bus, basically, as fast as he can. And that's why he gets the hate he gets on that. And I was supposed to be taking a live show talking about how you should respect your viewers, especially if you're using, especially channels that you're using that wants to use their super chats and PayPals to help raise funds for their channel. I'll give you some ideas how to go about it the correct way. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but don't get mad if someone doesn't do it. Because once again, I'll bring Bergs up. He dirty deleted another live show last night. After he got done with it, he dirty deleted it. And because he was out there demanding certain persons to pay up in his super chat, pay up in his PayPal. Once again, that is another form of extortion, basically. And he made a video that he doesn't like to be extorted. He was getting extorted to pay up to somebody else, but yet he's the one that's demanding money from certain people, basically. So, and he still threw people under the bus once he gets. There used to be a guy who used to donate $1 every single night, maybe multiple times. And for some reason, he's nowhere to be found on the channel no more. I see him because he got mad at him because he was on somebody else's chat room. That's why he was mad. Now, I won't be on very long today because I got to go on somebody else's chat room in a little bit, in less than an hour. So I probably won't be on very long on this one because I got a friend of mine who's going to go live. I'm going to go through it as my other channel, basically, so they know who I am. They know who I am anyway. And I said I will be on that chat anyway. So it is an innocent chat, basically. Nothing, no drama. Just talk about everyday stuff, what's going on with the virus and all that stuff. Wacko news coming out of California anyway. The LA wants to be on 100% shutdown for the next 3-4 weeks. That means they canceled everything. Yes, the mayor decided to cancel everything. And unless you're not doing any essential stuff, you'll be fined or jailed. This is where left-wing politics gets really stupid, basically. They're taking advantage of a virus. Even the numbers are high. People, we know we're this far in, we know how to take proper precautions to stay healthy and stay safe and that. even if you do have some restrictions, you're still, the power is just overreaching in that. So I'm surprised that the people in California or citizens of LA has not filed a class action lawsuit against their or protests, because it seems like some of these left wing politicians take note that they can allow a riot and a protest, or mainly a riot, where they loot and burn stuff down to the ground. They're fine with that. But having a family of 6 or more to get together for a family get together, what happens if you have a family of 8 in one same household? Are they in violation of this rule too? Possible, if they're stupid enough to enforce it. Yeah. There's people that has large families in California, and that if they can afford to do it. But yeah, it's just not allowing families, a family of people of 6 together, 6 of people or more is not allowed to hang out in a family setting, but yet you're allowing thousands upon thousands of people go out on the streets, protest, rioting, and looting, especially rioting and looting basically, and that's it. A simple protest is one thing. I'm not against a simple protest, but when you are destroying other people's property, businesses, and all that stuff, just to make you feel good, I'm against that, basically. So, and those people should be in jail for that stuff anyway, because that's not free speech. That's hate speech when you go out to loot and cause damage and cause havoc, because it's not what you call a protest. Of course, the media doesn't know the difference anyway between either or, because they'll say a family gathering of 6 is more dangerous than thousands of people looting, rioting, and causing damage and havoc and all that stuff. Nothing wrong with that. That's how the media gets really F things up, basically. That's why I said always turn off the media when it's possible, and that you don't get true news no more, and that. So that's basically it. What else is going on today? Like I said, a channel is giving out death threats to some other channels, and those channels should be flagged immediately by people who think it's offensive, and that. I'm not a fan of that channel. I won't watch that channel no more until he comes on other channels. Basically, that was it. And it was quiet last night. For a Saturday night, it was quiet on the live stream. I think only one person went live last night, and of course, it had to be the big mouth of the Northwest. Bergs was on, and that's the one he deleted after he got done. Basically, as soon as he got done with that live stream, he just up and deleted it. Basically, so, and that's why you can't have. That's why he always says you can't have proof if you don't know. And one of these days, I'm just going to capture one of these videos and learn how to capture one of these videos and just replay it and just see what you guys think, something like that. Because under fair use, I have a right to replay any video and criticize it or critique it any way, shape, because I'm adding more value to that video, basically. And that's another thing about fair use, too. Everybody's crying over fair use. Oh, they stole my video. It's fair use. It's not fair use. They stole my video. Okay, under fair use, basic rules under fair use. It's very simple. I can take any video from anybody from YouTube, and I can, with that video, as long as I don't play 100%, not like a reaction video, but not a total reaction video, but take bits and pieces of that video, the questionable parts, and critique it and criticize what they said at the time, and without even playing the entire video. Because sometimes their point of the point of that could be minutes into that video, or maybe like an hour in that live stream, and it says, okay, this is what he said right here at this timestamp, but he turns around and said it this way on this timestamp. So why is he flip flopping? We can do that. You can do that. Criticize. People will do it on this video too. Criticize what I say. Basically critique it in a way, because all you're doing is you're adding value, and also, believe it or not, you're making my channel stronger in a way. It helps the other channel out too. So that's another people that don't like these what do you call is basically what it does do is it's very simple. When you got these parody channels and you got these videos that critique, criticize, and that, you're just making that host channel that has the original video, that channel even stronger, believe it or not. You'd be surprised how many subs they will gain or lose during this critique and that. So basically that's very it. But yeah, know how to use fair use correctly. And what you want to do, you want to add value by making an opinion, educate people on certain stuff on a video and all that stuff. Because even if you do criticize it harshly, even if you criticize it harshly and unfairly, you're just making that channel you're criticizing much stronger, technically much stronger than you realize, basically. Then this goes back to channel building. Yeah, this is where people start accusing each other. Like I said earlier in this video, people accuse each other of channel building. Big whoopee deal. We do it all the time. It just cannot ask for sub for sub. That's it. You cannot ask sub for sub. You cannot blatantly go in the side chat or go in the comments down below and says, please sub to my channel. I sub to you, awesome video, please sub to my channel. That is a sub for sub campaign. That's against YouTube terms of service and that. That's the channel building they don't want to see. Channel building would basically, if I verbally, hey, go check out this channel, go check out that channel. I verbally said it. I say, hey, I watch this channel all the time. Maybe you guys like it. Help out. Go help out that channel real quick and that. So even if that channel doesn't subscribe to me, I'll still promote that channel. If I enjoy it, I will promote it. They don't have to sub back to me saying thanks. I'll sub back to you. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes it works that way. Sometimes it doesn't. But it's always best to check out other channels too. There's always a lot of rant channels out here on YouTube. Doesn't matter if it's political views or just views in general and all that stuff. So right now, that's basically it. Okay, life in general. Right now, we're still in the middle of this pandemic. Where I live in Eastern Iowa, we're still, for the next 24 to 48 hours, we're under these restrictions where basically bars and restaurants has to close at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time in my local time zone. We must wear masks. To going into businesses and exiting the businesses, except when we are eating and drinking. But any other, if we leave that table, and go to the bathroom or go, let's say, if the buffet is open or get a refill pop, you have to put your mask back on to go get your refill or go get a second plate if the buffet is open or someplace. There's some buffets are open. There's some buffets are closed still. To this date, they're still closed and that. So it just varies from city to city, state to state, wherever you may live. And that, but whatever the local regulations during this pandemic is what they're allowing the businesses to do. Right now, we'll see what tomorrow's speech is for our local governor. See what she has to say and that. So we'll just say if it's going to be extended or it's going to get retracted, basically, or just loosen up. But most businesses where I live had always will enforce this policy because to protect their employees, protect our customers, that they urge people to wear masks. Masks are required since mid-July at some businesses here, which is, I don't know, good or bad. And some businesses was a recommendation. That means if it's a recommendation, it means it's optional. and that. But they're now, because we're still under a requirement mandate right now that everybody should be wearing masks going into these businesses and public places and that. So, and watch out for the gathering of public places too, and that. So, who knows what's going on with this? The vaccine I heard is getting getting very close. Just got to get they want more testing to be done. Once this testing is done and complete and they're satisfied, the FDA is satisfied, then they're going to go ahead pass it through and that. So that'll be great. We get that vaccine going basically. So that'll be awesome and that. So reason I'm not putting the link up on the side because I'm going to get off here in a little bit. Because like I said, I'm going to get on another live stream of another channel for a while over there. I might be on later tonight. I don't know, depending what kind of mood I'm in. I wasn't in a good mood the last couple of days. That's why I wasn't on the last couple of nights. My apologies. My apologies for that. That's why it's always best when you guys do hit the subscribe button, hit the all notifications so you know what when I come on. Hi, Chuck. I'm originally from St. Louis County now. In SoCal, I went to school in Cooksville. Oh, I heard Cooksville and that. So, yep, that's nearby. And that. So, and St. Louis is not bad. St. Louis County in Missouri. Does that include the city of St. Louis? Basically, I don't think it did, but. Yeah, and we're thinking about coming to Southern Cal ourselves next summer. It's all depending on, I think, pandemic or no pandemic. It all depends what local governments are asking. That's going to be our final decision, basically. So whatever the local governments decide to say, that will determine. But then I have to book this trip in advance because we're coming in. Via Amtrak, coming by Amtrak into Los Angeles area. And that's the area, as of right now, is under total lockdown, according to what I'm hearing. And that is that true or not? I don't know, but yeah, keep that. We are keeping these regulations in mind because it is California. It's the most regulated state in the union, and that. And it's the most heavy tax state in the union, and the housing prices is so ridiculously high. I mean, you can buy. I've been hearing stories that you can buy a house for as low as $250,000, and it's a house that should be condemned and torn down. In other words, we had a house that someone bought just on $1,000, just about ready to get condemned and torn down. Someone decided to buy the house. Hopefully they can refurbish it. They said it will take a while for it to refurbish because it's in poor condition, but they paid $1,000. But I think what happened was when they saw how bad the condition was, they went ahead with demolition anyway, basically. And that was a house you probably get for about $250,000 in California. It's how bad the housing crisis is, and the politicians just let it happen. Basically, what they call the housing bubble burst or something like that. I don't know. It's just like it's just politicians will fix it way they will. They see what they say is if the more what we call the more anarchy that they see, the more they won't fix it. And that. So let me know when you're coming so I can be. Oh, you got an Uber driver? Okay, Uber and Lyft. I'll keep that in mind, Rick Nelson. I'll keep that in mind somehow, and I'll find a way to contact you. Actually, what I'll do is prior to leaving the trip, I always do check out the Angie and Chuck show. That's my YouTube. I always announce my trips, my final plans on my trips, but I might come over here on Chuck Chats to announce my final plans. So you want to keep your notification on. Once I start booking I'm looking at probably start booking either in April or May. This is for the month of July. All we need is a ride from all we're basically looking for. Just need a ride from Union Station to an Enterprise car rental where we choose to rent cars. I'm going to be talking to my local Enterprise car rental. I rent cars here on my past vacations. I'll talk to them first and see if they can set me up a car rental somewhere near Union Station, or they recommend I go way out to LAX and get the car there. But that car will be coming home with us when we start our 5 day. I think it's like upon we arrive in. I think we're leaving on a Monday. We'll arrive on Wednesday, probably around Amtrak time scheduled around the LAX or LA Union Station around 8:30 in the morning. I'm just going to throw in an extra hour or two in case being late. So I'm going to say about no later than 10 a.m. local time, Pacific time, which will be 12 noon our time, basically. And we'll just see, because we're doing a video over there too. We're also vlogging. We're also daily vloggers too. So actually, our daily video kicks back in tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I got a premiere going on that, so I'll be over there at 7 p.m. tonight, premiering that show. So it's called the Angie and Chuck Show. So check it out tonight if you have not. And I do my vacation plans, vacation videos there. So I got a bunch of vacation videos. 2016 vacation videos. We did a couple of out of town trips in 2018. Didn't do much in 2019. In 2018, but I think 2019 we did a couple of out of town trips. Basically, was good to do. And actually, yeah, 2018 we went out, and 2019 we went out. Basically, yeah, we just hadn't in 2019. I think we did. 2020 we did. We stayed around Iowa, mainly around Iowa. We just visited Illinois once and up in Minnesota once, and there. So check out those vacation videos. Yeah, we'll consider that. Actually, I had a neighbor that drives for Lyft. She recently moved off the apartment complex where we live, and she just told me if I need to ride to Chicago, let her know. And that because we were originally going to get on the train in Chicago, because I changed my work schedule, and I'm thinking the schedule is going to stay the same from here on out, as I'm hoping for. We'll just get on the train in Galesburg, Illinois, basically on the Southwest Chief. Get on in Galesburg, Intimate. That'll be a little bit different for a YouTube video for ourselves too. So not just on Chuck Chat. I have a YouTube channel. I don't know the link. We'll be posting under my name. New YouTube experience. Yeah. Sometimes if you're a mod on a live show, okay, I got your email here. It's in hidden, so I'll try to keep this chat going here. Actually, what you do is here's what you do. You can email me if you want at chuckanderson67@live.com. You can email me your email. Okay, a lot of emails too. So on the side. So anybody wants to email me, go for it. Okay, it's Chuck Anderson. It's Chuck Anderson, one word, 67 at live.com. That's my email address. Basically, if anybody else wants to email me, go ahead for it, because I do post the email on the Angie and Chuck Show. I think it's in the about tabs page. I think I put it in my email, so you can email me onto the Angie and Chuck Show there too. So I have a Angie and Chuck Show basically has its own email too. So basically, so you use that email too. They're both basically the same thing. Yeah. So okay, like I said, I'm going to sign off here a little bit here. Like I said, a lot of stuff is happening on YouTube. is really crazy. Okay, let me do this real quick. Yeah, I'll just do this real quick. I'll go to my Hotmail here. I'll drop you a line here real quick before I sign off. Okay. Yeah, I'll sign off and I'll send you an email real quick. Okay. All right. All right. We're gonna get out of here. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe button, notification bell, and we'll talk to you guys later. I gotta send this email off. All right. Bye, everybody.